Maya so quick. Oh, yes, reverse double arm now. He can get his balance right. He could be able to suplex here. Almost a suplex. It works just about. Full cross press, but thrown off. Suplex nearly there. Maya's trying to lift a man of 13 stone 9, of course, but bit tricky for a fellow of only 11 stone 12. Even for a man of Iron Fist's capabilities and his arm strength. Oh, yes, he uses that one a lot. The right instep round the back of the neck. Sends his man forward and over. And the tag. In comes Marty Jones versus Finlay. That's just to annoy him and get him riled. And he seems to be succeeding. And forced him straight into his tag partner, Skull Murphy. Lovely move there by Jones. I don't know why we haven't seen him in tag before. Not for a long time, anyway. Certainly not with this partner. Looks like it could be interesting. So just 15 minutes to go.
5 minutes go.
Still Finlay versus Jones. How Finlay would love to get a fall on Jones. Prove his point, because he's after his title eventually. The world mid-heavyweight title. A straight arm lock. Back with the joint. But it's still an arm lock. Well, he's got a perfect double arm there, and he can lift. Oh, yes, nicely done. A tag for Skull Murphy to come in, but Myers has tagged Jones too. So it's Myers now versus Murphy for the first time. The heaviest man in the ring against the lightest at the moment. Murphy at 14 stone 13. Cross press, Murphy. Myers pretty quick with the sidestep, even on the floor. And here come those mule kicks again. They're standing in good stead, those moves. So quick with them. Well, the referee suspicious that might have been a clenched fist, but he wasn't in a position to see, so lets it go. A tag. In comes Jones versus Murphy. Murphy doesn't seem to want to know, turning his back. Oh, yes, mistimed that. Beautifully done by Jones. Over the top holding press. Beautifully done. Held onto the ropes as Murphy thought he was coming in. And while the referee is talking about the hair pull, behind him, of course, Finlay comes off the top of the corner post to dive full length onto Jones. Finlay in the ring, only one of them at a time, but the tag was there, so he's allowed. As long as Murphy gets out, of course, onto his tag rope. He's not even on his tag rope, Murphy. So Jones with a pretty firm-looking side headlock. And Murphy gets in, a public warning of Murphy, of course. What else could it be? Again, same position, Jones, with a side headlock. And in comes Murphy once more. And this time, Jones lifts the feet, and, oh, he throws them both beautifully in a row. And another drop kick to Finlay. So the referee lets it go this time. He thinks he's had enough punishment. In comes Myers now on a tag. Myers versus Finlay. You no doubt remember last November, I think it was, at Croydon, the World of Sport Tag Team Knockout Championships for 1982 were won by the Riot Squad, Murphy and Finlay. But of course, very soon we'll be seeing the Tag Team Championships for 1983. And here's a new team that might cause some damage in the shape of Jones and Myers. Hard punch to the stomach, very definite, no question about it. But the referee couldn't believe Jones there because he wasn't in a position to see it. And another back elbow he walks into every time he's posted. And this time the posting by Myers came on Finlay, and of course Cole Murphy, expecting Myers across, has his back elbow waiting and catches his own partner. Not a very happy man about that, Finlay at all. In comes Murphy now, and so does Jones. Nice switch into a backhand. Oops. And again, the referee is suspicious, but unable to confirm. Takes him nicely on the shoulders. Just a question of what can he do with him now. Oh, base of the spine drop. Nicely. Right on his knee there. And a flying tackle by Jones, and over the top into the corner, very near the ropes. And Finlay comes all the way down, and Jones sidesteps, and Murphy gets it again. All four men in the ring now. The referee's really got problems. And the referee just... and a public warning against Jones and Myers this time.
Finlay. Correction, ladies and gentlemen, the first public warning to Clive Myers.
Myers gets the public warning for that. Setting up that body check charge with the headlocks on. He gets the blame for it, so it's one public warning to each side now. There's still no score. There goes Myers with those feet. He's so elegant with those moves. A man who's won so many arm wrestling titles all over the world. So second public warning to Cole Murphy. So Myers has got one public warning. Murphy has two against him. And Myers all the way out, taking the Murphy's throat right under the top rope. Oops, not allowed in. Both hands do it. And all the way up from the top rope there, Myers, backwards, but unfortunately Murphy spotted him. But what a drop from that height by Myers. I don't see how anybody can get up from that, whether the man was underneath or not. But he's a bit weakened, and Murphy sees his chance for a backbreaker over the shoulder. And going for a submission here. Yes, he's submitted. That fall was a bit too much for him. In 13 minutes, 20 seconds, the first submission. Murphy over Myers.
In 13 minutes, 20 seconds, the first submission goes to the blue corner, Murphy and Finlay.
So the Riot Squad leading by 1, and Myers in a great deal of trouble there on his knees in the canvas. That was a heck of a fall all the way from the backwards from the top rope. And the Murphy saw him coming and escaped the landing. There we go for the second session. Remember, the Riot Squad, Finlay and Murphy, leading Jones and Myers by 1 submission to nil. Myers has got to restart. Trying to get Jones going, but his back is worrying him, obviously, after that drop. And why not? Murphy knows it and is going straight for another submission if he can. More weakness first. That's another backbreaker over the shoulder. It's the same as he got the last submission with. Myers can hold on, it's all over. Tried to take his man down with him, but it was a beautiful backdrop. Myers really in agony from that, but he tagged. He tagged before Murphy came at him. And oops, all the way over. Just 5 minutes to go now.
5 minutes to go.
And a neat move by both men there, actually, which only with Myers going clean out. But it's Jones and Finlay now having re-tagged. Great forearm over the top by Jones. Oh, yeah. All the way down. Face first. And Jones going in hard now. And it's a power lock. Jones' speciality with his... Now, oh, it's a power lock. Highly dangerous. The original Indian deathlock. And Finlay immediately submits. That's where that power lock goes on. And rightly so, because that could break the legs so easily. So the equalizer easily fall to Jones.
15 minutes, 45 seconds. The equalizing submission goes to Jones and Myers.
Jones over Finlay, the equalizing submission with that special power lock by Marty Jones, which is now one of his special moves, the version of the Indian deathlock, but it's murder. If he gets that on and he did it beautifully, the only thing to do is submit. You could have a leg broken so easily. 1 each. Just a little less than 4 minutes to go. And Finlay still lying in the middle of the ring as we start the third session. 1 each. And Finlay and Jones have got to continue. Jones will go for that power lock again if he can. Murphy trying to get in there. Referee attending to him. On his tag rope. Forces him on his tag rope. Finlay could be in real trouble here if Jones gets that power lock again. 3 minutes to go.
3 minutes.
Yes. Jones's timing is superlative, isn't it? Finlay's being told to get out because he has tagged. Murphy's got to get in. He doesn't want to know. I don't know what he's arguing about, but he's getting counted. He's got to get in now or forget it. Back at 8. And a lovely drop kick with Murphy going right over the top, catching his arm in the top rope. Thankfully for us at ringside, otherwise we'd have had him right in our faces here. His leg hurt, but getting counted again. Jones goes for that same left leg. And both these Riot Squad men are in real trouble. Jones dishing out the treatment now. A couple of minutes to go. It's a really fine tag, this one. Except for the Riot Squad, they're not too happy. They're still equalized at 1 fall each, so they've got a chance still. Oh. And that hasn't done any good to the left knee at all. That was worrying. "90 seconds. Jones going again for that left leg. He's going to try the power lock. Oh, he was thinking about it, but Murphy saw it coming and escaped. A tag, and it's Finlay now versus Jones, whose left leg still feels that power lock, and he doesn't want another one. Keeping that left leg right back. 1 minute left.
1 minute to go.
He's trying for the power lock, Jones. Couldn't get it on that time, so he tags, and in comes Myers. Iron Fist Myers against Finlay. And Finlay not a happy man at all. And who would be after it being the wrong end of that power lock of Jones? Fantastic lock, that is. And that's not improving things for him at all. And in comes Jones again, half a minute. Over the top and forward throw again. Jones hasn't got too much time if he's going to get the winner here. He better hurry. He's working on it, but he's going to run out of time. There's 12 seconds left now. 8 seconds, and Finlay out. In comes Murphy, but it's 3 seconds only, and it's too late for a win there. It's got to be a draw. But what a great tag contest. Jones fuming with himself now that he ran out of time, just as he had Finlay really in trouble. And Murphy, for that matter.
After 20 minutes wrestling, both teams gain 1 submission apiece. The referee's decision is a draw. Ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation for the blue corner, Murphy and Finlay. Red corner, Jones and Myers.
And a very interesting heavyweight bout coming in just a few moments.